Okay, today is June the 14th, 2016, and right now at 9:20 we have a barometric pressure of 29.93 inches, which has dropped. We have a temperature of 59 degrees, the relative humidity is 82%, and the dew point is 54 degrees. And we're watching the water vapor loop here right now, and we can see a blockade that has been set up just northwest of Hawaii. We have a upper level low pressure right here that is spinning. And what's happened here is that these weather controllers have installed high pressure right here to prevent this moisture from diving down and feeding this vortex, which is trying to spin up and form into a weather system. That's being prevented, and we can see what's happening here. This moisture field right here is just mushrooming right into this wall of high pressure. This is all man-made stuff. We can see this entire flow has nowhere to go. It's just stopping right here. Okay. Also, we have a blockade built in right here. This is an upper level low right up here. Over British Columbia, we have a blockade that's preventing the jet stream from feeding that system as well. Also, same thing right here. We have another low pressure right up here, which has a blockade. There's a transmitter heating that core, descending air, forcing descending air right down on top of that core, and we can see the effect that's having. This moisture field cannot get into that core to feed it. So this is basically will be a dry low soon enough. So this is a really good evidence of weather manipulation. All day today we were watching thunderstorms down along the tropics here being blown apart. Actually, right here we can see a blast pattern right there. The weather system that moved right over Southern California right here is now a real rainmaker, and we'll take a look at that on the IntelliCast. Let's go take a look at that right now. We have the map here. We can see get this set up properly. We can see the area that's we have some very heavy rain actually right over Minnesota and parts of Michigan. And this is the rain that California should have gotten 2 days ago. So we go back and take a look at the big map again. Yesterday, June 13th, we were watching a thunderstorm system right over Oklahoma or Kansas, diving down at a high rate of speed. Looked like a comet. Take a look at my video yesterday, June 13th, and cue it up at 6 minutes and 50 seconds and watch that. Watch what happens. What was happening is they had high pressure right behind that, and they were actually pushing that system out of the way. Kind of the same thing that they did with Hurricane Joaquin last August 28th and 29th, I believe it was. Just look that up, Hurricane Joaquin, and you can find those videos on my channel, and you can see what they did. They actually bulldozed that hurricane out of the way, and they changed direction a couple of different times, and because of weather on the East Coast. But the same thing happened yesterday. They moved that thunderstorm. They pushed it down into Texas to make way for this thing, which is now generating a lot of rain. So they moved that out of the way, and then they've got. It looks like they're pushing this along too because there's a big path, and this will set up the 105-degree temperatures that they're forecasting for the Southern California area, the valleys of Southern California on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We're looking at 105 degrees. All right, so this is more evidence of weather manipulation, what they're doing here. We have an opportunity for rain here. This could drop down. Instead, what's happening is we've got the jet stream is blockaded, not only right here, but over here as well. That crescent-shaped thing there, that is a transmitter that is built in a blockade. We can see the effect that's having. None of this moisture is getting into the core of this spinning upper level low. We can see this purple down here is on the far left side of this moisture chart. So they are drying things out. We have a huge area of high pressure installed right out here in the eastern Pacific. And we can see the blockade right here. All this moisture is diving down, has nowhere to go. Right here, it's just it's not getting anywhere near they're preventing this upper level low from getting any moisture, and that's why they got this here. That's rerouting the jet stream and doing a lot of different things. We also have what looks sort of like a straight edge right here. There's a sort of a right angle setting up here, but that's a very straight edge. We'll go take a look at that. Let's look at the jet stream map. You can see we've got high speed flow into Oregon and part of Northern California there, and up into Canada. Here's the western U.S. water vapor loop, and we can see that flow moving into California, and we can see a straight edge setting up right there. This is the weather system that should have dumped rain on Los Angeles 2 days ago. When this system was right over our area, we had the highest barometric pressure we'd had since May 25th. We had high surface pressure, chemtrails, and no rain, 8/100ths of an inch of rain. Now it's dumping a whole boatload of rain right over the Great Lakes area there. Okay. Let's take a look at this in the infrared loop. See some thunderstorm activity down here in Mexico. That's all going to be blockaded by this high pressure that's being set up. It's over Arizona right now. And none of this cooler weather will make its way into the United States right down here. That's all being, this entire area is being set up for scorching hot, broiler-like temperatures. And right here we've got a solution to the drought, and that will be stopped once again. Here's the surface analysis map, and we can see the huge area of high pressure that's been installed. This is about the 4th day this has been sitting here, and we've got 1,037 millibar right here. We've got a low right here, which is got an arrow moving right towards the west coast right here of Central California. So we'll have to see what develops. All right, here's another sea level pressure map, and this shows some low pressure over Nevada and Utah. We have this area of high pressure out here. This is a huge area of high pressure. Now, this kind of high pressure will clear out the skies, and we will have intense sunlight, UV, IR energy heating up the surface ocean temperatures. So this weather manipulation not only affects our weather and rain, but it also affects the surface ocean temperatures too. All right, here's the 500 millibar map. We can see the upper level low right here. And be nice if this came down and got some rain in the area. We'll have to see what happens, but the forecast is for 105-degree temperatures instead. Here's the 300 millibar. We can see that low. There's also an upper level low right over here, just northwest of the Hawaiian Islands. All right, now here's the eastern U.S. water vapor loop. We can see that weather system now, which is dumping a lot of rain right here. This passed right over Los Angeles 2 days ago. Didn't drop hardly any rain, 8/100ths of an inch. Had a transmitter on it, and we can see that there is some manipulation going on here. If anything, this is amplifying the intensity of that system. We've got high pressure right here in the core, sending air from that transmitter, and that is working against the low pressure, trying to spin, and so we have a lot of violent activity right here. We can actually see all of that right there, and these people in the Dakotas and Minnesota are probably getting golf ball size hail. Who knows? We'll have to watch the weather and see. But at any rate, this area's all been cleared out by that high pressure that is following this along. Okay, let's look at the SSE sea water vapor map. We can see that Southern California has been cleared out. We have thunderstorms down here off of Mexico, which are being blocked by developing high pressure right in this area. Next, we have the MODIS Today map. Southern California was omitted today, but we do have a shot of Northern California, and this is all chemtrail haze right here. This gray stuff. The natural clouds is the pure white right here. We can see that. This is all natural clouds all through here. We do have some chemtrail haze right here and right there. And we have natural clouds here. As I say, the brilliant white clouds those are the natural clouds. This off-white stuff is the chemtrail mix. And here's the, I think we already saw this. This is the rain for country right now. A lot of rain right over Minnesota. Nothing in California. Look at that. Okay, so that's it. We will do another update tomorrow.